Zhilei the body snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Wow. Firstly, big up to quite a few of you who said that Zhilei Zhang is going to knock out Joyce a few weeks ago. And I'm not going to lie, I laughed. But I ain't laughing right now. Zhilei Zhang beat the crap out of Joyce. Bashed him up. I don't know if he broke his face, his orbital bone, splattered his nose. He beat up Joyce in this fight. Absolutely battered him. I mean, I don't know. I'm a little stunned, to be honest with you. I'm really, really stunned. I don't know how this happened. I mean, Joyce is a guy who's meant to be the next coming, the guy who could defeat Usyk and Joshua and Tyson Fury, and he's going to kill us all in our beds and all that kind of stuff. He gets in there with Zhilei Zhang, a guy who, okay, most people do feel he beat Filip Hrgović, but there was circumstances surrounding Filip Hrgović. But this is a guy who most people feel that he lost to Jerry Forrest, and now he's just beat Joyce. Knockout. Well, I say knockout. The referee and the doctor stopped the fight. Was that round 6, I think? I mean, I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock as to how this has happened. I don't get it, But you see, this goes back to the whole thing of when you rely on your face to soak up the punches, at some point, your face ain't going to be able to take it. I've said this time and time again. He's not always going to be able to take the shots. At some point, someone's going to land on him and he's going to go. Now, he may not have been bouncing around the ring and having to get up off the canvas all the time, but his face got broken in this one. People can talk about his bone density and all that kind of stuff. Zhilei Zhang broke his face. And this is a guy who people were linking with Anthony Joshua to fight, and people going, ain't nobody wants to see Anthony Joshua. Oh, look at that, he's going to take on a 40-year-old Zhang. Are you laughing now? The Juggernaut is now out of the title picture for the time being. Now, apparently he does have a rematch clause, but he just got knocked out by Zhilei Zhang. I mean, what can I say about this? And it's not like it wasn't just a one-sided beatdown. I think Zhilei Zhang won pretty much all those rounds, barring maybe one. You could probably give one, if you want to be really generous, two to Joyce. But Zhilei Zhang just put it on him. And it wasn't like, he was just going in there with throwing combinations. It was just one big shot. He couldn't miss with that big left hand. He just couldn't miss. And Joyce, for whatever reason, just couldn't get out of the way of it. And his face couldn't take it. His face got broken, is what's happened. He couldn't see out of that eye. His nose was splattered. Everything's coming crumbling down right now. I'm gutted for him because I'm a big, big fan of Joyce. Listen, I like Zhilei Zhang, but come on, man. You weren't supposed to lose to Zhilei Zhang. But hey, listen, firstly, props to Zhilei Zhang. Props to him. He said that's what he was going to do there. He's got that Chinese power. Well, he's definitely got that Chinese power station is what he's got. And now we can look back at that Filip Hrgović fight and go, hey, fair play, for Filip Hrgović to see it through to the end, fair play. But Joyce couldn't. Let's even get him back in the rematch. Let's even get himself back in that picture. Because right now, Zhilei Zhang is a WBO interim world heavyweight champion. Think about that. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.